Hey boys, it's HarmNone. Today we're going to be going over what to buy and what to avoid this week in Grand Theft Auto Online. Now before we get into anything, the Tundra Panther that was added into the game last week has actually been completely removed from the game yet again. So Rockstar, I just want to address you right now. You guys have got to stop doing this. This is ridiculous. Adding a car in for a week and then taking it away is absolutely just the wrong way of going about things. I understand that it makes people join the game, you know, and play to buy the new car, but it also punishes anybody who's not at home, like on vacation or whatever, if they can't get online, anything like that. For example, when PC wasn't playable, the Weenie Issy Rally came out for that week. The PC players couldn't even play, so they couldn't even get it. So this is just a ridiculous practice. They need to completely stop doing this. Anyways, we got to talk about what to do to earn some money this week in Grand Theft Auto Online, and we're going to go ahead and start off with something that everybody can do regardless of what level you are, and that is the offense defense adversary mode. This is on double money and double RP this week. Pretty fun game mode. I would definitely say I recommend trying to do this. It's kind of similar to the manhunt videos me and my friends film. Like, there'll be really powerful vehicles like the Insurgent versus, you know, something like this that they're going to be trying to take out. It's really fun. I would highly recommend this adversary mode for sure. And for those of you with a bit more money, maybe a bit more experience in Grand Theft Auto Online, we have 2 times goods on steal nightclub goods missions. So you're going to get twice the amount of goods for finishing those steal nightclub goods missions. So that's pretty awesome. We also have double GTA money on nightclub popularity missions. Those missions are absolutely horrible to do. I don't recommend even doing them, even for the double money, because you're going to get like 10 grand. Awesome. So I definitely recommend getting your popularity up in some different way. Popularity missions are awful. We also do have double popularity from nightclub management missions. So those are the things where a VIP will show up in your nightclub and you can drive them home, or you can kick a troublemaker out of your nightclub. You're going to get twice as much popularity for completing those, which is kind of helpful. I tend to do them after, you know, every 2 ticks that go down for my nightclub popularity to keep it full so that I'm making 50 grand a day. But still, I guess that could be helpful. You can wait 3 ticks and then do one of these missions. So pretty decent. But the best thing with the nightclub this week by far is the 1.5 times speed boost on nightclub production. So your nightclub basement is going to produce goods 50% faster than normal. So that means you're going to get in a lot more sale missions this week as long as you play. Of course, you can AFK your game so that it makes goods all the time and then you just sell whenever you can. That is a good way to do that. So that's a great way to run your nightclub this week. 50% goods production speed is, you know, insane. That's awesome. So make sure you guys are running your nightclub this week if you have one. However, if you do not have a nightclub, fear not, because they are actually on sale this week. So we're going to start off with the discounts, and obviously we got to talk about the nightclub discount. The nightclub is 35% off plus all upgrades and renovations. So for storage, you can get your nightclub floors, your basement levels, as well as your garage levels. So that is really nice. And then you can also upgrade your nightclub basement with the equipment upgrade, security upgrade, all that sort of stuff, which is really important to have. And it's all going to be 35% off this week. So this is a great week to get a nightclub if you don't have one already. One of the best discounts that we'll probably get for this entire year on the nightclub right now. So that's pretty crazy. Make sure you guys are picking up a nightclub if you don't have one. If you don't know how the nightclub basement works, I'm just going to quickly mention this. It runs off of other businesses that you have. So MC businesses will be able to produce goods completely passively in your nightclub basement so long as you have the technicians to do so. Your bunker will also produce goods. Your CEO cargo will also produce goods. So there's lots of ways to make money with the nightclub, and the nightclub basement is completely passive, so it is 100% worth owning just for the nightclub basement itself. And the nightclub safe can earn you a ton of money as well, so definitely don't shy away from getting yourself a nightclub this week. Now we got to talk about the vehicle discounts, and under the 2-door section on Legendary Motorsport, scrolling down, you guys will find that the Emperor ETR1 is on sale this week. Now a lot of you probably won't know what this car is. It's a great race car, handles super nicely, not very fast anymore. It is in the supercars category. I would say it's probably within the top 30 fastest supercars, but definitely not very capable of winning you any races, I would say. Doesn't have much customization, but it is a favorite car of mine. I would say that it's worth picking up this week while it's on discount because it is kind of a rare car. You can completely remove the livery and make it look a little more like normal if you so choose. So overall, I'd say it's a good car to pick up this week, especially with the discount. Scrolling a little further down, you'll also find that the Vapid FMJ is on discount this week. This is a pretty cool car. It's got a little bit more customization than the ETR, I would say. Overall, a decent supercar, however, not that quick. I'd say it's probably within the top 35-ish. Definitely not going to win you any races, but it is a cool car for free mode. Overall, I think it's pretty good looking. It's based on the new Ford GT, so I definitely would say pick up the FMJ if you've never had one, or if you're interested, obviously. And moving into the four-door section on Legendary Motorsport, we will find that the Lampadati Komoda is also on discount this week. This is a very, very good car. It sounds absolutely amazing. It has a lot of customization that you can do as well. Definitely one of my more favorite cars in the game, definitely one of my favorite four-doors in the game. It's based off the Alfa Romeo Giulia Quadrifoglio in real life, which is a very cool car as well. So Lampadati Komoda definitely has my stamp of approval. Pick this thing up if you've never had it before. And of course, that's not it. On Southern San Andreas Super Autos, on the main page, you'll find that the Declasse Tahoma Coupe is also discounted this week, down to $1.1 million. This thing's got some pretty good customization. Overall, not the greatest car ever, I would say. But it is still a cool one nonetheless. And then of course we have the BF Surfer Custom. This thing is absolutely piss slow. Like, you wouldn't believe how slow this thing is. It actually loses a drag race to a bicycle for the first like 3/4 of the race. So technically I guess it doesn't lose, but it's that slow. Like, a bike takes off faster than this thing. So definitely not a very fun vehicle to drive. However, it is a fun vehicle, I would say, because it's got lots of customization. It's a hippie van, you know, it's not going to win you any races, but it's certainly kind of a cool one to have for free mode. But I'd say if you're strapped for cash, I can't really recommend the Surfer Custom or the Tahoma Coupe. Neither of these things are really fast. They don't do anything for their particular categories that they're within. So you can probably avoid both of them if you really want to. However, if you've been looking at either of them, now is certainly the best time to get them because they are, of course, on sale. And the last discount on Southern San Andreas Super Autos and in GTA Online this week is on the Declasse Yosemite. This thing has a ton of customization. It's actually one of the faster muscle cars in GTA Online, believe it or not. So if you guys are interested in having a kind of fast muscle truck, this thing is going to be great for you. It's very cheap, and overall I'd say it's a pretty good performer. So pick this thing up if you guys are interested. All right, and now that we're done with the discounts and how to make money this week, let's go ahead and head down to the casino and check out the podium vehicle. All right guys, and within the casino, the podium vehicle is the Karin Previon. This is one of the fastest coupes in the entire game, if not the fastest coupe in the entire game. In the coupes category, this thing is absolutely pretty much unmatched. I think there's one vehicle in the game that can like kind of hold a candle to the Previon, but basically if you have this thing in a coupes race, you are going to win. It's also a Tuner's DLC vehicle, so it has tons of customization. Overall, it is an absolute must win on the podium this week, so do your best to try to win it. And finally, the prize ride within the LS car meet is the BF Weevil, and in order to win this thing, you guys are going to have to place top 3 for 2 days in a row, which is a pretty easy challenge. The Weevil is kind of a cool car. It can be made into the Weevil Custom now, so that is a bit of an incentive to win this thing. Overall, not the greatest car ever, but if you can win it, you might as well. Your regular time trial is going to be Galileo Park, and your RC Bandito time trial is right beside it, which is pretty nice, and it is La Fuente Blanca. Your HSW time trial is going to be somewhere on your map. Make sure you guys are doing that this week if you're on the expanded and enhanced edition. And that is pretty much it for the update week in Grand Theft Auto Online. Anyway guys, thank you so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, if you learned something, a like is of course appreciated. If not, dislike, subscribe to the channel if you guys are new, and I will see you all in the next video. Until then, take care. Peace.